Hello again, my friends, we're back. I'm so sorry I've not uploaded a video in weeks. I was suffering from the Ibiza flu, and despite what the rumours think, that is purely down to absolute, no debauchery, none of that. No, I'm a disciplined man, I'm a king. Well, Wang King. Anyway, never mind. Right, oh God, you've swore already. What the? Anyway, I'm so sorry, right? I had the flu, I had the man flu, the worst type of flu, and it was a badging. And but I've been sitting in the house, ready to go. So we're going to hit Glasgow like a ton of bricks. I bought a transportation device. It's called a bus pass, and we're going to head everywhere about Glasgow and beyond. You've heard about Edinburgh and Beyond, a great channel. Head on to Edinburgh and Beyond. It does a lot of Edinburgh stuff and beyond. We're Glasgow and beyond, my friends. Look, I don't even know how to vlog anymore. I'm just waffling a lot of crap. But we're going to walk all the way up the Carney Street, see what's going on here. See what shenanigans are going on. I tell you what, Ibiza was brilliant. On the other channel, the main channel, you might have seen the videos. It's a very different channel if you've not seen it. It's not exactly calm, but I'm glad to be back in Glasgow. Walking about our city, our nitty gritty, darkened city. Look at it, no sunshine. But there's never sunshine when you're gone. Wow, I'm like the shittest DJ in the world, aren't I? Anyway, my friends, I hope you're all doing well. I had a wee rest, and I've got some plans for both channels. We're all in. We're all in. I've recovered. I've peeled all the skin off my body twice from the sunburn, because I'm from Glasgow and we don't believe in sunscreen, of course. What's this guy doing here? What are you selling, mate? Can I jump over it? Wow. Wristbands. I feel like I'm in Rome. When in Rome, punt wristbands. Here I nearly ended up selling sunglasses in Ibiza because I missed 2 flights. For those who don't know, I managed to miss 2 flights in the space of 8 hours. I think that's some kind of record. That's some kind of record. Don't hit me with your copyright music, dancing bear. Right. So, I'm in my normal day job. So I'm having to be as quick as I can and balance everything out here. But as soon as I've finished that, job, then I'll, sorry, there was something in my mouth there, nothing related to what I was saying. I'm going to head onwards, upwards, outwards, back the way, every way. Well, not every way. Right, anyway, listen, I can't stop waffling. I'm just glad to be speaking to you again. It's glad to be hitting the red button and filming our Glasgow City Centre again. What's going on here? Busy, loads of people. What he's all buying? He's buying bits of plastic with face. You're looking for a face. You're looking for love. You're looking for plastic love. There's a dog made out of sand. Put it. I want to know what's inside you, mate. I want to know what's inside you. Here, mate, what's inside your dog? Right. Oh, let's head towards a place we've not been before for 2 weeks. Let's head towards Central Station. I hear they're going to do up this area. They're going to make Central Station look amazing. They're going to put a couple of trees and some planters. They're going to stop all the crackery and cracky tales happening outside Central Station. Good luck with that. No. Oh, hold on. If you didn't know, right, hold on. I lost my AirPods in a nightclub in Ibiza. And I had to buy other headphones. So this is not just a walking channel, this is going to be a tech review channel here. I'm going to give you the quickest and most honest tech review ever. You've got the Samsung Galaxy 2 Buds, right? Wow. If you like your ears to look like something out of Tron Legacy, get these. They cost the same as AirPod Pros 2, AirPod Bud Pro 2s, but they're not as good. I'll tell you why they're not as good, right? Bear with me, it's not a tech channel, but I'm going to give you a tech review for yourself, for your friends, your son or whatever. It's going to buy, or daughter, it's going to buy a pair of Samsung Galaxy Bud 2s. Don't just go with the AirPods. They don't sit in your ears as well. The sound, noise cancellation's not as good. You do look like you're out of the future though, with these big silver blades coming out your ears. And what else is wrong with them? They're shite. Aye. End of review. Right, back to the walking. What's happening here? Do we have a gathering? Do we have a gathering? Yeah. Yes, we do. Your Tesco Express there. Useless. Right, hold on. I'm hyper. I'm pure hyper. I'm frustrated, my friends. I'm really frustrated. These headphones are terrible. And I'm frustrated with myself. 2 weeks of no film. Get the headphones out, look at them. Look at that. Cut cheese with these things. Here, you can cut cheese with my cheekbones. I lost a stone in Ibiza. I lost my AirPods, I lost my muff, I lost my top half of my clothes. I lost a stone, I nearly lost my life there trying to cross the road. There's a Mini. I jumped in here, mate. Can I get in the back of your Mini? No, can't. There's booze in the back. Priorities, I like it, ladies. So, Billy Moore's been peeing all over our territory, hasn't he? For those who watch Billy Moore's channel, he's been in Glasgow, he's been in Union Street, been doing it at the Clyde, everywhere. Never even asked us permission. Never even sent me a postcard. Well, Billy. Well, Billy, I know you've got a cracking right hook, but can you do spin kicks for Jesus, brother? Don't think so, mate. Don't think so. Even though you used to be a Thai boxing champion, I think I can take you, mate. I think we need a faster master Billy Moore uncelebrity boxing match. Please need to send us to him. I've got the cardio of an old cat wheezing away and hissing at him. Right, this is all very uneventful. There's a Toby jug. I'll need to go back in there at some point. I've sent some amount of people in there for the 199 pints. 25,000 people watched that video on the main channel, and a few of them have went in and bought pints. Here, do you know what I did? I emailed Biteco, right? For people who know, Biteco is a place I go to start videos and end videos normally. And I emailed Biteco management and I said, listen, I am the faster master, and I often are in your establishment drinking and filming and streaming. I think you should create a cocktail called the Faster Master. And anybody that comes in and says, hello there, I'm a moth, you give them 20% off it. And I'll come in and I'll film it. So far, no reply. But I don't really care. If they do it, they do it and it's a buzz. If they don't, still going to buy whatever they're selling. Right. So down there is stereo, isn't it? That's that place I went in to see a band. I recorded it, right? And I says to them, are you alright with uploading your music? Aye. As soon as I uploaded it, I'm going to make sure there's no copyright. It's like that, delete. You've got to be very careful with the forbidden melodies and empty promises off of groups and all sorts. Are you in control of your own art? Look. There's your Hope and Vincent. In behind all that red scaffolding is a very good cocktail bar. Now, if you go in there during the day, like right now, you've got a pool table, you can get a booth, you can get foods and coffees, and it's reasonable price during the day. And you've got the whole place to yourself. You know, you can't see it because it's in behind all that, the Glasgow construction site, but in there is a great place. Me and my son go in there, and we'll play pool, 150 a game. I'll get a coffee, £3. We sit in a booth, watch the tennis on the wee TV in there. If you've got a whole place to yourself. If you go on a Friday or Saturday night, different story. Hustling and bustling and Instagram poses and stuff like that. By the way, I've got an Instagram. I don't pose on it though. Right, look at this. We're in the John Witt territory of the old banks. The old banks, man. Look at that. Corporate building. I went in there to film once and the guy, he was eating a donut and he says, you can't film in here. And he started squaring up to me. I says, mate, just because you're eating a donut doesn't mean you're a copper. Not thank you for your service. And I moved onwards. He's bloody big corporate building. Hold on, I'll go in and see again. I'm still upset. Look, it's like we're in the Matrix here. Wow, look at that. Wow, it's amazing. Aye, how you doing? What a beautiful building. It's amazing. He's coming to get me. How you doing, my friend? What a beautiful building you've got here.
Yeah.
Aye.
It's a working office.
Oh, is it, mate? No problem. No problem, my friend. Thank you. Have a nice day. There you go. It's a working office. Well, I'm at work. Right onwards, my friends. Now, but the coppers chasing me. You're doing a hostile reconnaissance for a working building. I'm doing uncovert reconnaissance for my friends on YouTube. That's what I'm doing. I'm here to capture your atmospheres so that people that are not as blessed as I am right now and can't get out of the house can sit and watch what's going on in Glasgow City Centre in beautiful glossy 4K, 50 frames a second, with a brand new muff under my chin. Did I tell you I lost another muff in Ibiza? I'm on my third muff this year, and I'll probably keep losing them. So I'm just breaking this one in. It's the first time I've been using it, right, just leave it there, Paul, leave it there. Right, so let's see what's happening in George Square, which is an actual square, unlike Carntyne Square, which is a circle. See what's happening in George Square, which is cornered off because they are removing statues, planting trees, digging up a ground so they can put more ground in, making it look like it did before because they wasted their time changing it in the first place. There we go. Remember I was in there that night doing the little miniature reviews, all bar one. We were speaking to the group of lovely women, asking them what they look for in a partner. And the takeaway was they like play, everybody likes a laugh, and honour and integrity. Kindness and honesty. Here, I lost my bank card, surprise, surprise, in Ibiza, right? And I went into TSB because they put a fraud block on my card because they says, listen, somebody's went on a spending spree with your card, Mr. Paul, faster master. Because 1 minute you were in Botecco, 7 years later, it was Ibiza Beach Bar, Ibiza Hotel, then it was Es Paradis nightclub in Ibiza, 7 in the morning. Then it was Palma in Mallorca. And I says, that was all me. I says, you need to take the fraud block off, it was me. And he says, right, okay, have you got your passport and your face? I says, here I am, and here's my passport. I'm afraid you're gonna have to phone the call centre. The call centre is hard to get through, but you can get through 24 hours, because it's in India. So, instead of standing there in front of a person in the bank right next to where I work, they says to me, you have to take your face and your passport and phone a different country for the most important department in a bank, the fraud department. And the guy asked me questions. What's the fifth letter of your memorable word? I says, I can't remember. So he went to other questions like, what was your cat's first name? I couldn't remember. Let's go up an alley. So he says, what's your closest train station? I was like, where is this one? And he says, what's the closest hospital to you? And I was like, mate, are you threatening me? Are you planning on turning up, meeting me and threatening me? That's what it sounded like. And long story short, the card's still blocked. Anyway, that was a rant, wasn't it? Listen, I've got a load to get out. My friends. It's been too long. We've got many things to speak about today in Glasgow City Centre, and I need to get back to my work as well. Right, there is your Queen Street station, looking manky. Wow. Right, George Square, I promise you George Square. Right, let's go. Oh, I was speaking to a taxi driver this morning. Is he still here? No, different one. I was speaking to a taxi driver this morning. How you doing, my friend, if you're watching the video? I'll give you a wee message. I've got an idea for a video we can do. Proper crazy taxi, kicking about Glasgow City Centre, doing a live stream like I Show Speed, and we'll bounce out different locations and interact with people. God, it's all cornered off indeed, isn't it? Let's go round this way. I'll show you the Counting House. I'll run towards oncoming traffic and jump over them like I Show Speed. A big thank you to anybody who was on the live stream last week when I was in the Counting House, and he's worked out what table number I was at and started sending me drinks. It was honestly amazing. I ended up wrecked and falling asleep with chewing gum in my mouth. So you could have been the end of me, but what a way to go. Sitting there and a pint arrived, then a tray of drinks arrived, a full tray of drinks, a Guinness, a double Johnny Walker and Coke, a pint of Startup Ramen, then a packet of Quavers arrived. Then a can of something I didn't even know existed. A can of orange San Pellegrino. I left the pub burling and happy. Right, 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes, my friends. If you're still watching after this terrible rants and chaotic speech patterns because I've been repressed for the last 2 weeks, then I very much appreciate you. I will smooth it off and I'll get back to a nice wee flow state as I exercise some demons and express honestly. But it's about 20 degrees today. It's pretty nice. It's not very windy. It's humming a BO though, for some reason. Well, I applied for a film, by the way. In my work, there was a piece of paper and it was talking about a horror film, an up-and-coming horror feature film, and it had the email of somebody who does casting. So I thought, just email it. So I emailed and says, "Hi there, Janet. My life is a horror movie, so I think it'd be perfect for your role in your upcoming horror feature." And she emailed me back within a minute. I put my YouTube channel on it to flex. It's like 8,000 subscribers, the main channel that is. The Faster Master TV channel. And she emailed me back saying, "Thanks for that, Paul. Can you send me some full frontals?" I was like, take me out for a drink first. So I sent her a couple of photos for Ibiza. And she says, "Why are you always wearing shades?" I says, "Well, I'm old." So I had to send her pictures without shades. No reply, no reply. Look at that, they're actually digging up the city chambers. This is where the moths go to retire. And they're digging that bit up. I hope you put cobbled stones down there, mate. That'd be nice. Right, there's a Piper Bar. It's an excellent pub for live music on a Friday night and nice pints of Guinness. £5.65. I like it. Oh, it's good to be back. It's good to be back. But I'm planning our next trip for us. We've done Tenerife and we've done Ibiza. So it's kind of beachy places, right? Both of them were chaos, missing flights and nearly dying and stuff. Genuinely. The next place is going to be a city break. A city break. Aye. And I'm thinking, I don't know, Rome or Barcelona or something like that. And we go there and we capture the pickpockets and all the shenanigans going on in a city. So I'll get a wee hotel somewhere in the city, bounce there, and I just hit the streets and all the wee cafes and restaurants and bars. And we do a proper city one. Pickpockets. I'm going to put dummy things in my pockets and wee notes and all that. So that if they do get me, they've got a wee surprise for them. I'll stick mouse traps in my pockets. There you go. Bang. Ha ha. You'll no get the cheese. The cheese is all mine, my friends. So the Merchant City Market, I don't stop talking there. The Merchant City Market was down here at the weekend and it did look quite interesting. You'd all your normal stalls and things and people doing mad stuff, people on roller skates and that. I didn't film it. Well, I didn't film it as the end of the conversation, but it did look interesting. I thought, you know, I could do a market video, market spree, but I wanted to start with something a bit more relaxing, and then we'll move on to then further afield in the next couple of days on this channel. And on the main channel, I've got a video planned for Monday, and I've got an amazing video planned for the end of August. And in between that, we'll capture all the incidents and shenanigans of me. Brewdog, let me tell you a story about that, right? I went in there last week with a couple of good friends and we got 3 drinks, a drink each, right? And it came to £41. £41 for 3 drinks. All right, 2 of the drinks were doubles and mine was a pint, but even still, 41 quid for 3 drinks. And the service was slow. And then he asked for a tip. Speed up your service and lower your prices, please. And maybe take care of your staff better. What's the word? Allegedly. There's your Merchant City Market, still got a wee bit down on there, isn't it? No, it's just your usual coffee shop. We'll head up this way. Oh, there's still some bunting up here. Oh, there's a nice wee motorbike, I like that. Nice. What are you selling, mate? Food? Yes, wraps. It's a cheese box. Wow. There's a House of Gods. So one hotel that's knocked me back, won't let me film in it. If you want a suite, right, the biggest room up there is 600 quid a night. It looks like something out of Game of Thrones. But when I look at it, I bet it's all fiberglass. Correct me if I'm wrong, House of Gods, email me and I'll come and film it. If your marble looking stuff, Game of Thrones feature, is actually made of marble, let me know. If it's fiberglass, then obviously I'll never hear from you again. You want to look like Del Boy at Only Fools and Horses' mum's gravestone. Right, we've just done a big circle. So my friends, I'm away to dream and plan so that I can communicate clearer to you, more honest to you, get more freedom so I can do more. I very much thank you for all the support. Sorry I haven't done a video for a while, but I'll catch you very, very soon and I hope you have a great day. All the very best, my friends.